Welcome to the Final Fantasy XV Weapon Guide, a series showcasing each weapon class's repertoire of attacks and highlighting their strengths and weaknesses. Today, we'll be talking about the second set of 3 Royal Arms. Quite specific, I've done my best to find everything I could, but if I'm missing something, please mention in a comment and I'll add it in the description, in annotation, or in a follow-up video. I'm doing my best to avoid as many spoilers as possible, but given the nature of the topic, if you want to avoid specific weapon spoilers, this is where you want to stop watching. We'll be covering the Royal Arms in the order they appear on the main menu, which is roughly the order they're obtainable in, except for the last 3, but they're story required. The Swords of the Wanderer are one of the more fleshed out Royal Arms in your arsenal. At their basic level, they're similar to daggers. The Blitz combo is a flurry of dual sword attacks, though beginning and ending with slower and stronger strikes, and the playstyle of the weapon focuses on mobility. They have an aerial blitz similar to the dagger classes, so that you can initiate the offensive from all sorts of angles. The Warp Strike is a quick 3-hit combo ending with a heavy slash. Not overly impressive, but functional. The Swords of the Wanderer have 2 fundamental directional attacks. Forward attack cuts Nox's Blitz combo to the final heavy-hitting attack. Having to wait for a forward is held as you begin the Blitz combo is just the first and last heavy strike. Not having to wait for a finisher command or the entire Blitz combo is great when you need to stagger an enemy. The side and away attacks are all aerial warps, but since this weapon has an aerial blitz, it's more useful here. Grounded Blitz, use it to keep up the offensive while evading attacks, since Noctis seamlessly begins his grounded Blitz combo as if the aerial blitz was the activate. The Blade of the Mystic might be for you if greatswords are just too slow and the Axe of the Conqueror isn't doing the trick. Activates whenever. This weapon finds a nice balance between hitting hard and fast attacks, with a Blitz combo that resembles the greatsword classes but attacks that knock down foes and leave them vulnerable, and an easy-to-use 10-second 100 strength self-buff. The buff activates whenever Noctis finishes attacking at any point during a Blitz combo and is activatable outside of combat as a result, so you can buff before a fight begins. Remember that strength boosts count double for Royal Arms and go ham. The Warp Strike fires 3 bolts of energy at the target before warping in for a heavy slash. It's a slow attack, but because you're invincible for about 900 years, it's a trade-off. The Blade of the Mystic has no unique attacks, making it a little boring to play, but it's still one of my favorites. The Star of the Rogue, while a good weapon, had the potential to be a fantastic tool until it was handicapped by the lack of air stepping with Royal Arms, which was an ability it had in the Platinum demo. Anyway, the Star plays a bit closer than most ranged weapons, so the damage drop-off isn't as big a problem. However, the Shuriken can fly in strange arcs, so there's a chance your attacks will miss if you're at certain ranges and angles. The Shuriken can do Pierce though, so if you line it up right, you can take out multiple enemies at once. You won't get a ton of DPS out of this weapon normally, so be mindful about playing in a close middle range to mitigate the damage drop-off. Combine this with Ignis's enhancement technique to add some kick. The Warp Strike causes Noctis to hover above his target and twirl the star for a flurry of damage. It's a really strong attack, but it drains about 40% of your HP, so you can easily put yourself in a danger state if you misjudge how much health you have left. If, for some reason, the shuriken miss their opponent or otherwise don't connect properly, Noctis can get stuck hovering in the air for a short period until teleporting to where he should be without attacking, or just not warp at all. It has something to do with the shuriken themselves getting caught on geometry on their way back, so just keep it in mind in tight spaces. The star of the rogue is lacking in unique attacks, having only the seemingly standard warps through the air in all 4 directions. The star has an aerial blitz though, so it works in order to keep attacking while escaping danger. The dodge counter is also a useful move that causes Noctis to spin the star like a wheel on an enemy for good damage. Thank you for watching this edition of the Final Fantasy XV Weapon Guide. I hope you gained some valuable insight that will help you survive your journey in EOS, and I hope to see you next time, where we'll learn a whole lot more.